Welcome to Truckin' Tuesday. I'm going to take a look at some Hot Wheels character cars that are trucks. This one's brand new. Star Wars character cars. This is the Range Trooper. Looks like he's ready for the frozen tundra out there. Pretty cool. Card art is always fantastic as well. Here's a peek at the back of it. Now, since this one is brand new, let me just show you a couple other models. Brand new, but I'm not going to focus too much on them. Here you have, I guess, Qi'Ra. This one is definitely ready for the boosters. And then here's another one, Enfy's Nest. This one more for the desert or the dunes, judging by the wheels. Now, I'll be taking a look at this one later on. I'll be opening up this. But, you know, character cars, here you have Marvel character cars. Groot, he's been a pickup truck or a flatbed like a hauler. Now, I don't have to buy, every time they come out with new card art, if it's the same model, I don't necessarily have to have it if it's for like the new movie. But for this one here, if you look at it, it's kind of a tannish right here. It's not very dark green. Well, for the Avengers, for the Infinity War, that's dark green, so I went ahead and picked up that one. Also from the Avengers Infinity War, you have Iron Man, but it's Mark 50. It's definitely a new model. Definitely not the same casting that has been released before. It's very flat and slender. Definitely looks like it's ready for the track. Here is the very first Iron Man that was released. And you can tell it's definitely not the same car. Now, sometimes, you know, they release it like, you get Civil War. They released a new version of Iron Man there as well. It's not the same casting. You can see here the driving canopy is way up front. And this one, the canopy is more in the center of the car itself. And it has those blue dots, but otherwise it's still red and gold. You can see the blue dots right there. That's from the Civil War, Captain America Civil War. That's that version. And then here you can also see the blue dots. It's like, I don't have to have every, why did they call it Mark, I should have done the math. Mark 96, anyways. Why did they call it a different name? It's the same exact model that was in the other packaging. Same blue dots, same casting. I don't know why they called it a different name. Hulkbuster, fantastic. That thing is so big. And then they named it a different thing. Why? I don't know why. And then I was looking, wait a second. It's a new casting. I was in the store and I was like, I don't think it's the same. And then I'm getting on the internet and I'm looking at pictures. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. Now, this truck right here, you can put Hulk, you can transport you can transport Iron Man in the back. Both of them have hauling capabilities, just like Groot's pickup truck. So let me just show you the packaging real quick of Rocket Raccoon and Groot Go-Kart. Both of these are smaller models that will work with the Groot flatbed hauler. This package was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It came with blue fenders. That's why I picked it up. The first release of Rocket Raccoon had orange fenders. I'll use this loose one for today's video. For Groot, I'm going to keep this one in the package. That's the Infinity War version. Since I already have this one opened up, I'm going to use my, my sample from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now let's go ahead and open up the Range Trooper. Sometimes these have opening features, especially trucks. They might like have a opening tailgate or something. He almost looks like a dog. The way this is shaped right here, it almost looks like a dog. I don't find any moving features. Pretty cool model. I'm going to create some special downhill racing racetracks for these off-road shaped vehicles. So you can look forward to seeing that on the RaceGrooves channel, downhill racing. Actually, I misspoke with Groot. Groot works perfectly like this out of the package. You put Rocket Raccoon right there. It fits just perfectly. Of course, if you know there's a Groot Go-Kart. Here's Groot Go-Kart. I don't know if there's been a variation in this. Seems to me that there was a second one, but maybe I'm confusing them with that one right there. Let's put them on. See, it works perfectly, just like that. But I forgot this. The bed actually does have a moving feature. You can slide this out and make it longer. The only thing is this pops out really easily, so you can make it longer. Let's go ahead and I have an Iron Man opened up. Let's see if that'll fit. Can I pull it back enough? There you go. So you can use it with other models as well. Again, this is the first color of Groot. You'll be able to find the second color of Groot. Might be on the pegs in your local stores right now. Hulkbuster Iron Man. This thing is huge. It's amazing that we get something this nice in the character cars line. Well, sometimes you pay the money, you get this little baby models. But Hulkbuster, you get that huge model. Here's one I have opened up already. This model is so awesome. It's huge. It's just ginormous. The only thing is so big, that's why you know, I want to have fun with it and make a fun video. But it's kind of snug on the track. It does fit. I don't think it fits in the super 6-lane raceway. But that's why I'm definitely looking forward to making more tracks so that I can put models like this on it. Now, he works with Iron Man. You have this version of Iron Man. And I just realized I have another version. If you look right here on this fender, there's like blue markings. This one might have came out of a multi-pack. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and use that original. Oh, by the way, so you have, I told you there's two different versions, right? So you have that one, and then the version with the two blue dots. Or the blue dots. You definitely can see that they are not the same castings. Two different versions. Now this was the original Hulkbuster. This was Iron Man that came out at that time. Let's go ahead and pop them right in. And this is so cool. It fits. It's a match made in heaven. Really love. I just really like to keep putting the car in and out. It just fits nicely. And you know what? The other version, even though it's a different model, it's pretty much very, very similar stylings. And I think it has the same wheelbase. See how they're the same? So it pops in just as well. Let's go ahead and put it in there. Look at that. Very, very cool. Oh, but wait a second. Now we have the new version of the Hulkbuster. Version 2.0. Let's try that one. Coming out. Oh, we got a little, we have a little pamphlet in there. What's this? Different, there's Infinity War. Oh, I should have got Thanos. I might have to go run and pick that up so we can check him out as well. Since we're looking at the newest trucks that are in the character cars lineup, I'll have to go get a Thanos. And let's see, what else do we have here? Got all of these so far. War Machine, it's the same casting as Iron Man, so it fits as well. See, if I would have opened it up, I would have known. If I would have opened one of the other ones, I would have found out that Hulkbuster MK2. Boy, by the way, Black Widow, the same car, I believe, and it's greenish. I found one. I need to find an extra one. I wonder what that mystery hero is going to be. Hulkbuster 2.0. Let's get an Iron Man and put an Iron Man in there. There you go. It's not as, there's no movement. It doesn't have the same pop as the first one, but it's still cool. Huge model, especially for, 1/64 scale. This thing's huge. It's been Hulkified. Let's try another. This is the one with the center mid-car cockpit. This is the one with the cockpit in the front. Yeah, barely fits. Bummer, dude. It's still cool by itself. The first version is definitely better. I wonder if they're a different size. Well, let me let you take a look at all the sides. Since it's brand new, I don't know if you've seen this one. So you get a chance to look at all of the sides. Now let's go ahead and get the first Hulkbuster. You can see they're very similar as far as how far they are off of the ground. For ground clearance, this one appears to be higher. I think it's just because of this lip right here. As far as the gold part right there. The new version has the gold angling like this, whereas this one is different. I definitely like the driver's compartment too better on this one here. Hulkbuster 2.0, it's so tiny. Both of them are fantastic finds. I couldn't believe, I might have missed it. I was looking at it and saying, why doesn't it say 2.0 on the package? I'm glad I got on the internet and looked and said, well, it's a new truck. The new version, it does fit in the truck as well. 2.0 on the left is just a tad shorter. Wait a second, maybe the Hulkbuster 2.0 is supposed to be used with the Iron Man Mark 50. Excuse me, Iron Man. We got to try out the new car. Pop it in. Seems to fit fine. Let me check just to see if they have the same wheelbase, so that because that can have an effect as well. Yeah, see the old version's longer wheelbase. The new version, the new version has a longer wheelbase. Seems to fit the same. Let's check the fit. It's kind of hanging back a little bit. The old, I don't know. Anyways, if you like it, buy it. If not, let it go. All right, I went and got Thanos since he was in Avengers Infinity War. It does say first appearance on the packaging. He'll probably be re-released later on. Another fantastic design for a Hot Wheels character car. This one from the Marvel line. And if you've seen the movie, then you know about the Infinity Stones. I think they were called Infinity Stones. There they are. They're in the back. So he's got all 5. You know what that means. Thank you for checking out my Truckin' Tuesday presentation. I have a playlist in the description. Whenever I get to downhill racing, they will be in this playlist right here. Thank you for watching. Happy collecting. And have fun with your toys too. Bye-bye.